What's up, everybody? Welcome to Chris Watch Movie Party. I'm Chris,
I'm Shell.
and welcome to our pre-watch of Scream 7. Michelle, how are you?
I'm okay. How about you?
Good. Excited to do this. Each day is getting closer and closer to the release.
I know. I was thinking last night at 9 o'clock, a week. Last night at 9 o'clock, a week from then, I would have already seen it.
Yeah.
Hey, Em.
Hi, Em. How are you?
How are you?
Good to see you in here
today.
Yes. That's right. It's always good to have someone in here early.
Absolutely.
So I guess what we're going to talk about first is kind of what we want in this new Scream film. Michelle, I'll let you go first.
Things. We're okay, Em. Thanks for asking. Let me find my damn tab. Hold on one second.
I'm good, Em. This stew house is very frustrating. Let's just say that.
I'm unprepared.
It's nearly done.
I'm so excited. Where the hell is my theories? Here it is. All right. All right, what we want, and then I have some don't wants, but mostly what we want. Rough as Chris said, one of the twins dies. I think it's time for one of them to go. It's their third movie. I feel that they were brought back in 7 for fan service only.
Yeah.
I don't think they have any purpose in 7 for
Diamond.
Yes. I don't think they have any real purpose in 7. Like Chad's a cameraman and Mindy's whatever the hell Mindy's supposed to be. I don't even know. But I think it was fan service, which I'm fine with because I really like Chad. So I am fingers crossed that Mindy bites it.
I think that Mindy is going to bite it. That's for sure. I suppose, but this is an obvious one. I suppose if one of the first things I'm looking forward to is obviously a good opening. We had a good opening 6, and I think it'd be a bit disappointing if they dropped the ball on this one for an opening, but I am expecting a good one.
I agree.
For sure.
I think Kevin's going to give us something great. I have opening on. It's just lower down the list. I don't have them in order for some reason.
Always going into a theater, that's always the first thing I'll look forward to. I'm like, what's the opening going to be? How suspenseful is it going to be?
You have to in a movie like this because it has to be monumental. I mean, the first one set the stage.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can, although I did pick 6 as my favorite opening. I don't know that you can ever beat. I picked 6 because of we got Jason and we got to see more of Jason.
Yeah. Something different.
That's why I picked 6 because I want to follow Ghostface. That's another thing on my list. I want to know one of the ghosties and I want to follow them around. I want to see them interact with Sid and her family and everybody. That's why I think it would be great if McKenna Grace were a killer and we knew it.
Yeah.
Because we would see her interact with Tatum and obviously Sid's family. I don't think she's a killer. Well, at least I don't want her to be. I don't think she is. But I would really like a monumental opening too. What's going on, Henry?
Oh, he says he can't. He says there's no place for him to chat on YouTube, but it must be an issue on your end, Henry, because Em's in here chatting with us.
Yeah. Reboot, like log out or close YouTube and go back in. Maybe. I don't know. I'm a reboot girl. It works 90% of the time.
Sometimes all you need is a good reboot.
Henry says. You've been waiting for hours, Henry? Hours? Imagine if she is and the other ghost faces. Oh, well, that'd be something, huh? Maybe they just used her for information to get close to Tatum. And then, like, we're done with you. So see ya.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely suspense. As me, you, and Kyle were talking about the last couple of nights when we were watching Scream Resurrection. We need that. We need that suspense and guessing. You know something you don't see
Yes.
coming.
Yes. Like the ending in that Scream thing, that blew
Yeah.
my mind. We need that. Like, I want my jaw to hit the floor like it did with that, because that was excellent.
The whole
Right, they're coming after. That's very true, that they're Ghosty's coming for her instead of whatever the plan was.
It's all part of the plan.
Whatever the hell that is. Let's see. I want more blood and more memorable kills that you talk about, like Olivia. Like, if anybody says to you the most violent death, obviously it's Olivia. Because while Casey being strung up in a tree is shock value, her death wasn't all that violent. I mean, he stabbed her twice. Olivia's insides were literally on the outside and on her walls and on her floor and on her bed. I mean, that was violent. I want that. I want really good stuff. Really good stuff. And like that scene, like we just said, the scene, the whole Olivia scene where the girls are in Jill's room and then Ghosty calls and we think he's in the closet because he knows what they're watching. So he's obviously, like, something's obviously up. And then he's like, I'm not in your closet. And everybody's like, holy shit, like, freaking amazing. So more memorable stuff like that you talk about for years to come. Like, when it's Scream 12, we're still talking about Olivia. I would like to talk about Olivia and.
Yeah. Yeah, she definitely is. I think even now she's still one that you do talk about. Well, whether you like Scream 4 or not, everyone says Olivia.
Oh, for sure. There's two scenes that I love in 4, and that's one of them. Potential spoiler posted to me yesterday about another returning character, which is apparently a leak. Oh, are you willing to share? Because I'm excited.
I'm excited. Next one I'm definitely looking forward to is we know we're going to get one, but how intense is it going to be? Definitely chase scene.
For sure.
Mrs.
Really?
Loomis.
How would that work? Should have bullet between the eyes.
Yeah. Not in my movie.
Interesting. AI.
Yeah,
I love her, but I don't know how that would work. I don't know how that would be relevant. I mean, I'm all in for Mary. Laurie Metcalf and her big eyes, but I don't know. I can't see how it makes sense. I'm sure they'd figure it out, but okay. I think Sid needs a significant moment that is, like, gut-wrenching. Not to say that she's not been through it, because she has. I just think that maybe she thinks that Mark is dead. And I mean, that would be significant. Maybe Tatum gets stabbed. Maybe she doesn't come through this unscathed. I don't think she dies, but we lost Henry. Maybe oh, there he is.
No, he's back. He fixed it.
Maybe I think it needs to be super significant. Like someone that means something to her a lot. She needs to see them die.
Yeah.
I don't believe well, her family, I think they're out of it. I don't think Gail's going this time, but maybe someone who's very close to her in this, because obviously she's going to have friends, things like that. I think that she needs to see them bite it, as they say.
Well, what if she does see Jessica get it? Her next door neighbor. That
that'd
might
be
be a brutal death.
Yeah. Well, we need more blood, right? That's what Kevin and Sid said. Massively. Has to be. I mean, it has to be. And like like I'm saying, it mess with her. It doesn't have to be a death. It just has to be significant, like super significant. And so we assume now, at least I do, with the TV, and you hear Stu say hi Sydney, it's his actual voice. I'm assuming, we're all assuming, that Sid's going to be on that screen. Or Stu, not Sid.
Yeah.
Stu's going to be on that screen. And he's going to say something to Sydney. God knows what. But I don't think that's significant enough, because who cares? It's Stu, move on. Where's my kid? You know, I think it needs to be more significant than Stu being back, which is why I think they're keeping so many things quiet. Oh, I think it's going to be mind-blowing. Honest to God, I really do. Right, I agree. The AI is not going to be enough. I mean, it's going to be shocking, like shock value. And maybe she'll, thank you. Maybe she'll think that Stu's alive through the AI, but she's not going to care, because what she cares about right now is that Tatum is missing.
Yeah.
Somebody has Tatum. She didn't give a shit who comes on that TV. Like, her mother could show up and she'd be like, where's my kid? So I don't think any of that is going to be significant enough. It's going to have to be whatever Kyle won't tell us. Kyle, if you're listening.
He's still not going to tell us.
Jerk. Next, Chris.
What else? I'm trying to think. I didn't actually write too much down.
Oh, I got a list. I'll go while you're looking. I do not want Stu to be alive. I do not want that in any way. I think we are well past the time where that would have worked. It's 30 years since Stu died, and 26 since they were going to have him be alive in 3. Now, I think it would have worked in 3. I think it would have been amazing in 3 if they were able to end they should have ended, well, if they were able to end 2 with Ghosty up in the clock tower there.
Yeah.
And then bring Stu back in the 3rd one as this cult leader. I think that would have been amazing. But too much time has gone past. It's insignificant now. And I love Matthew Lillard. I'm thrilled we're getting him in whatever capacity we are. But I just don't think it would play out right now to have a cult of ghosties and have Stu in charge of it. I just don't think that's going to work.
Well,
wait, hold on. Things are happening. Right, but he knows stuff that he needs to tell us. Like the extra cameos. There's several of them confirmed by Nev. She said that there are several cameos or people from the past that they're not talking about. Those are just movie years. No, it's not. And you have a can today. What do you have, Chris? And the big gulp. Oh.
I'm just finished off a monster that I had.
Oh,
I got a monster drink.
Ooh, you drink that before bed?
Well, I won't go to bed for a while. I gotta keep working on a video that I'm trying to finish. I was going to leave it how it is, but it feels unfinished.
McKenna Grace one?
McKenna Grace.
Yeah, the music one.
Yeah. No. I couldn't. There was something on the internet yesterday. I couldn't. Everything worked, so I watched the premiere for it last night, but I couldn't do that. I couldn't do a reaction to it because for some reason it was saying with StreamYard that I was offline. So it's too late to do that now, but I'm going to do an outro for our marathon with that song in it. I'm just
Huh.
trying to get the story all lined up.
Emma's curious
That's
too. I was
And it
looking
was,
for it. I watched the video. It's a cute song. It's not bad.
yeah.
And she's of course adorable in it. I want a cliffhanger. I want Ghostface to get away with it.
Well,
I don't think we're going to get that because Kevin Williamson said that 7 is self-contained. But they could all be lying to us. You know, I mean, I believe that half of what they say is true and the other half
yeah.
is a lie. So I don't know that we're going to get too much. Looks like it tastes bad, so Chris has to chase it with water. How's that monster? Does it taste good? Monster to me is terrible.
No, I don't mind this monster. It's a juice infused one, so it's not bad at all. It
Chris,
hasn't got
oh, there you go.
all that grana taste to it.
I lost your volume for a minute.
Did you?
Yeah, I don't like monsters. Those are, and they're what they do to your kidneys is terrifying.
I don't have them that
All
often.
right. What do you got, Chris?
Well, I was just going to say to Em before, if I did end up doing that McKenna Grace video, it actually would have been a full breakdown, to be honest with you. That's all I'll say about that, but move on. I might as well chuck my 2 cents with Stu in there. I am expecting him to be alive. I'm not expecting him to survive after that. But like I've said before, this is it. If they're not going to do anything properly with him now, this is it. It's got to be done now or not at all. Yeah, I'm not a Red Bull fan, Henry. Have you froze, Shell?
The ear thing. And now Caskets is playing.
No.
So what'd you say about Stu? Can you recap that? You
I said
expect
I'm expecting him to be alive, but if he's not, if he is, this is going to be it. It's going to go no further. And if they're going to do it, it has to be now or never.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like we can't try to do it in Scream 11.
They've teased it and teased it. They got a chance. Either do it or don't do it at all.
Yeah.
But like how I have spoke to Emma, like behind the scenes and stuff, or whatever happens. I ain't gonna chuck a tantrum no matter what happens. I'll just be happy to see him for a few seconds, few minutes.
Let's see if that's better. I agree. If he's alive, I'm sure Kevin will do it justice. But you're right, now or never, and he needs to die at the end of 7 or by the end of 7. Agreed. It is false advertisement that Red Bull gives you wings.
Well, they give everyone wings. Like give everyone wings in the ads.
Yeah, liars. They're all liars. What else you got?
Oh, nothing really positive.
All right. I want to know what happened to Gail's camera.
Yes.
I think it's time that comes out. Because I think it's going to record. It's going to record. It would have recorded the after party. So obviously the last thing we see on the camera is Ghosty behind Randy. So what happens after that?
Yeah.
You know, what happens with the cops and where the hell is it? Because it wasn't in the shrine. Nobody mentioned it. Nobody saw it. And I mean, I've looked at that shrine. It's frame by frame. It's not in there.
Yeah, it's definitely not there.
I want excellent reveals. I want the reveals to make sense, but I don't want it to be family. Like, we're done with that. We've passed the family story. You know, like the second stepbrother twice removed or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's see. More information about the past, about things we didn't know. Like these returning characters have a purpose, that they actually give us information that we didn't have before. Like Randy says, you're going to get information in the third one. He says you're going to get information about the past that you didn't know was true
Yeah.
or didn't think was true. Stuff like that. Like that sort of information I think would be really great. I want Anna Camp to just be Jessica, Sid's neighbor. Apparently, there's a photo out there. I heard this morning of Jessica holding Sydney's book with the
Okay.
caption of neighbors by chance or something like that. So maybe Jessica has a backstory that she has, an abusive ex-husband or something like that. So Sydney and she connect and they're friends, actual friends. Like I've said before, I want Sid to have a ride or die.
Yeah, she might be one of those when we had Laura,
Right.
she did that whole abusive
Right.
chatting thing.
Yeah. So I want Jessica. I don't want Leslie Mocker to even be mentioned in this movie. She needs to go away.
I think I can pretty confirm that it's no Leslie Marker.
Yeah, I don't want that to be a thing. So M is suing Red Bull. They should make it nobody dies. Just
Well, like M said, Henry, they already did
if
that.
You've seen the trailer. Yeah, nobody dies in 6. Nobody important anyway. The cast survives. A lot of them. Yeah, there's only like 4 people that die in 6.
None of the majors.
That
anyway.
was basically 6. Yeah, it was. You'll see it all Saturday, Henry, starting at 8:30
You'll see it all soon.
Central Time. Get up, make a pot of coffee, and let's go. That's about it, I guess.
Hell no, Henry. I do not want a Scream a Scream film in bloody 3D.
Yeah. What I don't have a whole lot of don't wants, because it's basically I don't want anything that I want this and I don't want the opposite of that. But like the family thing, I don't want the family.
Yeah.
Like I said before, I don't want McKenna Grace to be Stu's niece. That's been rumored. It's been rumored that one of them or 3 of them are Stu's daughter. I don't want Tatum to be Dewey's daughter, which is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I just want them to be who they are. Like McKenna Grace is Hannah, and let her be Hannah. She has her own family, her own parents that have nothing to do with Stu or Nev, or Sid, or anything like that. You know what I mean? Just leave it alone.
Well, I think she's a goner anyway, McKenna Grace.
Oh, she's going to go gloriously, I think. In 3D. I'm seeing it in XD on Saturday, my second. Tomorrow's the big day.
Yes, tomorrow is the big day.
What's tomorrow? The marathon? Because yes, it is. I wish I loved 3D, Henry. I wish I could see it. My kids love it. All right, so I guess that's all my thoughts.
All your thoughts? Well, I guess I might as well say I think it's going to be a bloodbath.
You think? By the amount they're paid? Really? Huh. She doesn't really have to be paid a lot. She's in like 87 movies this year.
Who's that?
McKenna Grace.
Yeah, well, she was filming other stuff at the time, so it wasn't like she wasn't on the set a lot. And I think she was doing concerts as well. So she was a busy girl.
I saw a delightful interview with Scott Foley yesterday.
I think that might be that new one.
I don't remember what the channel is, but it was really good. He was emotional about James Van Der Beek. She's 18. She does look 12. but he didn't know he was the only solo Ghostface. He told like some insight stuff about stuff that happened in 3. And he again said that he was only on set for 7 for a day.
Yeah.
So I don't think a whole lot's going to happen with Roman. We're not going to get too much if he's only on screen for a day or on set for a day.
Shut up.
But that's just me.
Yeah, Roman is definitely a hallucination or some sort. That's for sure. I think so.
Yeah, that, a flashback or something like that.
All right, well, might as well get stuck into these characters.
Yeah, I lost it again. Hold on. I don't know where the hell it is.
Where are you? Number 1.
I don't know where I put it.
We got Benny Boy.
I don't know who the hell. Hold on a minute. Let me find my thing. Ben, his boyfriend Ben. I think he's a red herring. God, I hope he's a red herring. Because I don't want him to be. Like I said, I don't want the God help me, the boyfriend route, like things we've already done. But I think he's gonna die.
Yeah, definitely red herring, I think, but I agree. I think he's dead myself. So I'm gonna put a little tick next to him.
So I think everybody's gonna think he's gonna be ghosty, but he's not.
Em thinks he's going to be a killer.
You think?
That's what she thinks.
What's happening?
Em said
shit. Well, that's how I am right now, Henry.
Em said when she was 18, she was an idiot.
I don't believe that, Em.
Images. Next one. Come on. Why did you come up? Sorry.
Chad.
I
think Chad's gonna be a pincushion again.
Pincushion? I don't want him to be I don't want him to be a pincushion this time. I want him to be like how he was in I want him to be in like how he was in Hard Eyes, to be honest.
Like a badass?
Yeah.
That'd be good.
So I'm putting Chad in Survivor for me.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna die. Hey, Edward.
Hi, Edward. And next one.
Says he's gonna live.
Chloe.
She's dead as a doornail.
Dead as a doornail? Yeah, I think
dead as a doornail. I mean, they show her getting stabbed like in 4 different locations, not even on her body. She's like on top of the bar, under the bar, behind the bar, and then she's drug away. Yeah, she's dead as a doornail.
Dead as a doornail, I agree with that.
Yep. Dead.
Dead. D-E-A-D.
He looks stabbable.
Who was that?
Hey, Chad, he looks stabbable.
Oh, he's been stabbed multiple times.
In 6, I won't ruin anything for you, but there aren't enough tampons in Walmart to save Chad. No, she's definitely dead. Yeah. That heavy flow. Oh my God. But yeah, she's dead for sure. Gail
the snail. What are we thinking this time?
I believe she's going to live.
Liv.
I believe, and I want her to be the opening kill in 8. And I want her to die saving Sydney. I got plans. Gail is not the killer. It's too late in the series to do that. That would have been good in 2 or 3, but not now.
M reckons unharmed for Gail.
I don't even think
agree
she'll get stabbed.
Yeah, I don't think she'll cop much this time.
No?
She copped a beating in 6, so I think she'll be fine this time. She might get a bit banged up a little bit, but I reckon she's surviving, I think.
Yeah, me too. Henry's like, she's Ghostface, that's it.
Oh, that would piss everyone off.
You have to remember, Henry has not seen any of these, so he's just making shit up. Who's next?
Who's next? Well, George is next.
I see that weird looking guy. Yeah, George. I don't know shit about him.
When he comes up. You know what? I'm going out on a limb on this one. He's not one who I'm expecting to be a ghost face, but I'm expecting a good red herring. So if he is a ghost face, it wouldn't surprise me. Him saying red herring or dead.
Henry says he's stabbable. I put him as Liv because we need to have somebody live that's not in the core group.
Yeah. I'm gonna put.
Maybe so I think he's gonna live.
Maybe Ghostface. Maybe
I think it's too obvious to have him as Ghosty because we haven't seen shit about him.
I don't reckon he will be. I'm just.
Oh right. Mm-hmm.
If he is one, it wouldn't surprise me either. Next we have. We've kind of already talked about this person. We got McKenna Grace, Hannah.
Dead.
Deader than shit.
100%. I think she's going to be Olivia.
Olivia, nice, good kill.
I think it's going to be brutal. Yeah.
You reckon that's who? Yeah, I reckon by that timeline when Chad was talking, I reckon that's probably her. I think she's deader than shit.
Yeah, I think she's going to die.
Bring the tissues to the theater for that one. So I think she's dead.
There was a theory, Henry, that she was going to be Ghostface because of her attire.
Yeah.
But no, it wouldn't make sense to have a tiny ghost face like her. And maybe Kevin realized that. You know, it doesn't make sense to have somebody who's 4'2" trying to kill people.
Remove. Next one we've kind of talked about already.
It's got to be what you least expect. Yes, it does, but it has to make sense.
Jessica.
Oh, unfortunately, I believe she will die, but I don't want her to. I love Anna Camp.
Yeah, I'm going dead on that one.
No, Em says she's a killer. I think it's too obvious for her to be a killer. Too obvious because we haven't seen anything about her. So I think, I mean, you know that Kevin and the writers and producers have people watching all of this stuff. All of the stuff that tags Scream 7. All of the stuff that mentions what's coming, what could be. And this was all before he wrote it or even while. So he's writing it and his people come and say, you know, they're really sure, like 100% of the people think that Leslie Mocker is going to come back and she's going to be Ghostface in 7. So do you play to that or don't you? I think you don't because it's a surprise. you know, it's not what everyone's expecting. So I don't think she is ghosty. That's why she's the killer, because we haven't seen her. She will be the killer for Scream 8, not this one.
Em said you'll be a better tea on it.
Yeah.
That Jessica is a ghost face.
That's pretty deep, Bam. Bet your tea. Henry says it's McKenna Grace.
Henry's throwing a bet in the ring. He reckons McKenna Grace.
What would you like to bet, Henry? She's the one, 100%. I'm 100% sure she's not. Yeah, I'm on board that she is not. And she's just Jessica. I don't think she's, what's her name? What the hell's her name? Leslie Monker.
Yeah. Henry's putting $5,000 on that one.
What about 800? That's your number, Henry.
Yeah.
Henry's going to lose.
Next up. This one's definitely a go for me. Jimmy.
I think, yep. What do you think about Jimmy?
Jimmy, I think it's going to be a potential ghost face.
Me too. I think he is working with whoever the other, I believe there's 2 ghosties, and I believe that he is working with the other one to get the stew house ready to go. They all look stabbable to you, Henry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Em reckons he's dead.
Em reckons he's dead.
So. I think he's. I went obviously with the dead route too, but it's been too long without any stuff on him. He just. I mean, we have a lot of Michelle. What's her name?
Michelle Randolph.
Randolph.
Madison.
I knew it was an R. I knew it was an R in it, but just wasn't coming. I think so too. Yeah, Kevin knows better than to show everything. I don't think the thing that everybody thinks is the opening at Stu's house is the opening. I think that's going to happen later.
I think it is.
I know you do. And I mean, it certainly looks like a good opening. So, I mean, I wouldn't be sad if it were. I just hope it gets better than what we've got.
Well, I think they've showed jack shit for the opening, so.
And then Michelle really fights. Like, I enjoy the fight that she's got in her, running up the steps, whipping sconces off the wall, hitting it with them, and hanging from chandeliers. I mean, she's good. It's not the opening, but I don't see another place for it. Yeah, then like if there's 2 ghosties, then one of them would have to stick. Well, no, I always think that Stu's house is on the East Coast, but I mean it's just down the road a couple hours, so there would only have to be one for a certain period of time. I don't know.
Lucas.
Oh, he's dead. They show him blood, lots of blood.
Yeah, I'm saying the same thing. I think like being stabbed, but I'm going ghost face on this one too.
Really? I think he's going to be a red herring, but he's going to be dead meat. They show him like bleeding and his bloody hand on the window. And he's the one that's getting drug away by Ghosty in what we assume is the bar. AI says Stu is the highest probability of being Ghostface. Yeah, it's not the first time AI has been wrong.
Remove. I really wish you could put more bloody pictures into this thing. This character
having a good time. Randy surviving one is awesome, so he should.
Michelle Madison. Madison is
100%.
Madison is deader than shit.
Madison is dead. Like, yeah, she's beyond dead. But she she really works for it. I mean, she fights. I like it. It's a good, if it's the opener, one, obviously, I hope it's a lot better than what we've got, but it definitely has
Yeah,
potential to be good.
I think she's gonna, like, when she falls on that knife, I don't think that's gonna be it. I'm expecting her to probably maybe try and get out that front door.
Mm-hmm.
And something probably happens out the front. Then I reckon
Maybe.
she'll get dragged back into that house and then set the old house alight, I think, possibly.
Could be. But yeah, she's definitely gonna die.
And then all we need is Billy Bob Thornton to come and save her.
That's it. She doesn't look stabbable. Well, Henry, they've shown her getting stabbed, so
She's stabbable in one way.
she's definitely, stop it, Christopher. Chris is being dirty.
I like to be dirty. Marco.
Now we get into the hard ones. I don't know.
Marco, I'm thinking he's either dead or he's gluten-free Ghostface. I've said this from day one. I've always thought Ethan Embry would be a Ghostface.
Gluten-free Ghostface?
Yeah. Just instead of saying Ghostface, I'm just saying gluten-free. I have heard him being named in a leak before, so
I'm putting him as a red herring because he's such a good killer. Like,
yeah,
he's such a good weirdo that I think he's in there solely to distract people. What do you think, Em? Well, Henry's just going to say he looks stabbable.
I'm sure I've heard Em say before that she thinks Ethan's not Ethan. Marco is a Ghostface.
I think he's going to be involved in obviously in the, what's that called? No.
Oh, in the psychiatric hospital.
That's it. Thank you. And then, like, Sid and Gail are going to leave, and then there's just going to be this, like, weird sus look on his face kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then we may never see him again. M says killer, 100%. All right, Edward Duncan. I think Scream Killer, Stumacher, and if not anyone from the cast, then maybe someone we didn't. So you're on board with the cult of ghosties. AI thinks he's a red herring as well. Oh no, the ghosty. Yeah, that is a big theory because that was supposed to happen 26 years ago. I don't think so.
Where is he?
I don't think you've been here before, Edward. Thank you for stopping by. We really appreciate it. I love the Stu Believers, man. They are strong in their opinion. I like it. I think Mark is going to live. Maybe not happily for a couple months, but I think he's going to live. I think putting him in the trailer getting stabbed to shit is a red herring for us.
I'm going dead, but I don't think he gets it where we think he gets it. Because in the leak, let's just say in one of the leaks I've heard, he's in it to the end.
Interesting. Bringing back Stu is like bringing back Jill. Well, Jill could have survived. So,
dead.
I think she's on the list of, she's on my short list of people they could bring back that would have an impact. You think Jill survived them? Tarot cards are showing. What about your magic 8 ball, Henry? What's that telling you?
My Magic 8 Ball doesn't have any water in it.
Probably. What does it used to say? Come back later or something like that?
Yeah. Please ask again later.
Oh, did they give you the lotto numbers? Dead. Dead.
Dead. Mindy's easy.
100%. She's got to go.
Does everyone think Mindy's dead?
I lost you, Chris.
Can you hear me now?
I can't hear you.
Can everyone hear me fine in the chat?
Now I can.
M's
He's
going
gotta get to
survives.
You think Mindy survives? Really?
Okay. M said she
It's
can hear
probably
me.
me, M. My stupid.
Damn Bluetooth.
Damn Bluetooth. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Sasso. We appreciate it. Is that how you say that, Sasso? Am I right on that? I don't want to
Sauce, that's what I can.
I mean, I'll happily wear corded earbuds, but every time Penelope jumps up, she stretches and she rips them out of my ear. Like Mother Nature intended. I do have headphones. I should just wear them. I don't know on this idiot.
Robbie.
Where is he? I have him down as dead.
Dead?
Yeah. Part of me thinks, though, he'll make it to 8.
Yeah. I haven't got too many survivors yet, so I'm going to survive for him. I believe he's supposed to be he's on the camera crew as well. He's a news sort of person, reporter as well, I believe.
He's got his own show because that's the set that Sid and Gail used for her little interview.
So survive for Robbie.
From Burma. Wow. See, Sasso is from Burma. So you don't like 5 and 6? I can't use speakers, Henry. There's feedback.
Yes, yes. We have to use
between him and Gail.
Kinky.
Nice. If I really didn't have to hear Chris, I could not wear one. But Gail, Henry.
Wrong movie.
This is a children's show, family show.
Well, I don't really need to.
Anyway.
I don't need to bring up the picture for the next one because I think we can all agree on this one. It's we got Sid next, surviving.
Survives 100%. Yeah, they're not killing Sid.
And the last character we got to talk about is Tatum. What are we thinking?
She will survive.
Survive? I will survive.
100%.
Yeah, I'm going survive as well for her.
Anybody have thoughts on Sid and Tatum or anything else we've yammered on about tonight?
But in my little theory of Tatum, I think she possibly might be involved as well.
Yep, I know you have that theory. I don't know. I mean, it would be something because maybe she's giving information to someone unwittingly.
Yeah.
Like maybe, Ben is involved, but he's not a Ghostface. Like he's just giving information to someone, to a third party about the family.
Okay, yeah, he has been here before.
He
was a wrestling god. He's just got a different name.
Oh.
Good to have you back then, Edward.
Nice. Thanks for stopping back. We really appreciate it. But I mean, she could be in on the kidnapping. But why would she have that big chase scene if she were in on it? Of course, maybe she's in on it in the beginning, and then when Ghostface tries to kill her, she's like, screw this. So she decides to join Mom's side, and Ghosty is pissed off about it.
Possible.
You know, I don't know. I was trying to think this morning as I was laying there dreading my alarm. What other movie franchise can you sit and like, so you figure by April, the Scream chatter will die down. There might be a video here and there, like, what do you think will happen in 8? I think 8's going to happen fast. Like, I think we're going to get it next year. So there'll be a lot of theory videos and things like that. But what other franchise can you remember where you sit and think and talk like this? I can't think of any franchise that is debated and torn apart and theorized about like this one.
Probably none, but I think, as I said, I think the next big horror film that'll come out after this, which people will start talking about when we get the trailer, will be Evil Dead.
I agree. Evil Dead and Terrifier. And I mean, they're going to have conversations, but not like this, where like I have a spreadsheet right here with all the characters and it says live, die, red herring, and ghosty. And I have little check marks in it. Like, I would never do that for another movie or another franchise. I can't think of another franchise that is the way that this one is, that we can debate it and talk about it and really get into it, which is why I like it.
Well, I think it depends. I think it also depends on how heavily involved you are in that franchise.
I guess. But I mean, you can't debate Michael Myers like this because he's just going to stab people, you know?
Agree.
Yeah. You might, like, they might really try to sell that Tatum is involved. And Chris thinks that when
they're in the wall, she tapped on it.
When they're in the wall, before Ghosty stabs through the wall, that he sees Tatum's right hand come down and tap on the wall, so Ghostface knows where she is.
You don't actually see it. There's a jolt in the trailer.
I get up at 4 a.m. It's friggin' early. But I mean, I get up with no problem. Like, I'm not tired. I feel good. I'm used to it. 90% of the time, maybe even more, I wake up before my alarm. But I generally don't get up before my alarm. It's there as backup, Henry. Tatum Evans follows the footstep of her Aunt Jill. Do you think she wants the notoriety of what? Of being Sydney's daughter? Oh, Phantasm.
She wants the fame.
They could remake that, Henry. I loved Phantasm. It's just, I was just laying there trying to come up with, right, exactly. Like, and like Pam, Sister Pam, she started her channel solely about Stu.
Yeah.
Solely. I mean, that was it. And now she's broadened and she talks about more horror and some TV shows and things like that. But her YouTube channel was started on the fact that she believes, like, more than anyone I have ever heard of, that Stu is alive.
Well, I think whatever happens with Stu next week, I think she'll still be going on about it. And that's no knock on her. That's a channel. That's her thing.
She might be. She might be. Yep. It's proven that he's dead. Like, there's bones and we DNA test him and it's definitely him. But yeah, she has said that, if he's not in it, which obviously now we know he is, she's not going to have an aneurysm. She's not going to flip out. She's not going to boycott the film or anything like that. Like, if he's just AI or just a flashback, she's like, it's Matthew Lillard. I don't care how we get him, as long as we get him.
Doesn't everyone want to rewrite the opening of Scream 4?
Yes. I watched this kid this morning. He came up in my thing and it was all about ranking this and that and thoughts that he had for 7, similar to what we're doing. And then he had another video on his thoughts on 4, and I dislike 4 so much that I'm always interested in other people's thoughts on 4 thinking that maybe one day someone will change my mind.
Yeah.
Well, they ranked the openings, and his favorite opening is 4.
Yeah.
I almost unsubscribed.
Well, a lot of people that
Did you
that is
watch the same movie that everybody else did?
well, a lot of people they reckon Scream 4 is their second favorite in the franchise.
Yes, they say it's the best sequel. I, vehemently disagree.
And we know you're a fan of 4. Are you a fan of the opening? Worst opening?
She's
Yeah, that was in our ranking as well. I think all of us had the worst ranking opening for Scream 4.
Yes, yeah, I had it at the bottom. I had a lot of 4 at the bottom though, like the killers, some characters, the acting. I had a lot at the bottom. But there are things about 4 that I really enjoy. Jill being unghosted was freaking amazing. I did not see that coming, which I appreciated. Kirby's movie scene in the basement before she gets stabbed, amazing. Olivia, over the top, amazing. But I mean, to me, that's all that's good about 4. I find it so
I'd love to see that live stream, man.
That would be interesting. Yeah. That would be good. She's different the way that she presents her content, but she has 24,000 subscribers and she's only been active for 3 years. And the Paramount people reached out to her. She just spent a couple days for that big Scream event that they had in LA where they had the Scream house or whatever.
Yeah.
She went to that. She met Kevin. Paramount is sending her a whole bunch of free stuff, and the Ghostface vodka people reached out to her and they're sending her a free bottle of that.
Nice.
So 24,000 subs. I remember when I found her 2 years ago, she only had 3.
Yeah.
And then the Dexter thing, doing Dexter really helped her. And she just exploded. I mean, 24,000 in 3 years is pretty good. Sometimes I don't enjoy her content, so I'll turn it off, but I do watch most of it. And sometimes she's on that stew horse and I'm just like, okay, I'm done. I can't anymore. I just can't. But
we got a few people in here. Thanks for being here. Anyone got any other theories they want to talk about?
Yes, tell us what you think about 7. Who's going to live? Who's going to die? Are they stabbable, as Henry says? They're stabbable. I like that. That's funny. We are having a Scream marathon on Saturday. We are doing all 6 back to back with about 15 minutes between each. Starts at 8:30 Eastern. If you follow us on Instagram or Facebook, you'll see the schedule, ballpark time as to when each one will start. Feel free to join us. We will provide the movie to you if you don't have it. You just need a second device or a separate window to watch it in. And then you can watch it right along with us. Nice. And chat with us. Tell us what's going on.
And we've also got Kyle back with us tomorrow. We are doing our scariest moments of the franchise, which is at 11 a.m. my time. It's 7:30 Eastern Standard USA time.
That's tonight.
Yes.
Scariest moments. That'll be exciting. But we're not going to have much to talk about after 4. I saw someone slagging her off the other day. Does that mean giving her shit?
Probably.
Probably, although I don't watch her. She's done what channels are supposed to do. Yeah. But, but if you don't like her, just don't watch her.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? Like I've had channels recommended to me through other channels that I watch. Like, go watch great content, and I watch them and I'm like, these guys are not okay. That's what I thought. Not enjoyable. So just don't watch them. Shut up about it. If you don't like them, fine. You don't like their music, don't listen to it. You don't like that TV show, don't watch it. I do not understand why people feel the need to cut other people down. Don't like it, don't participate. If she asks you to be on her show, say no. It's very simple. It's a very simple formula.
Everybody's a suspect.
That's it. But if he's a suspect, then I'm a suspect. So let's move on.
Whoa. What do you mean you are a suspect?
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. But no one could hate your channel. As soon as they hear your voice, they are in. They are in.
in like Flynn.
That's it. I'm telling you. I listened to Davey Death Ray yesterday. Like butter. It's like butter. Not as good as you, but it's right there. Why do people hate your channel? Oh, because of the AI thing, I bet. Because it's not you.
Oh, because you're not on the screen?
Because it's not you, it's your little avatar.
Yeah. You riding the bike with Ghostface.
I'll be honest. When I first when Chris turned me on to Kyle and then you, and then I was like, why does this weirdo not show her face? Like, it was annoying to me, I'm not gonna lie. But then I listened to you and I watched your video and it was really good. So I'm, I love you now. Someone they switched off my channel.
Oh, that's not good.
A woman. That's terrible. It's true. Yeah. I'll never lie to you. But now, I mean, as soon as I see you post something, I watch it. Like, that's second. You're intuitive, funny, bright, engaging, and their voice is just, honest to God, it's amazing. And like I don't know who I was saying it to, but when you talk normally, your voice is still beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but you and I talked about it too. You do have that telephone voice that when you do your videos, you turn it on. Like, you flip a switch and your voice is even better. Your inflection's better, the tone, your enunciation, everything you say is so much sexier when you're on. It's amazing.
Put on a show for 100%. YouTube, 100%.
I can just hear you talking like a Yankee when you're around with Alice. What the hell's wrong with these people?
Show making me blush.
So, anybody else have any other thoughts? There's 7 people in here. Come on. There's Edward. Here we go. I think Tatum won't be able to be Ghostface, but she wants to be a fighter like her mom. So here's a theory. What if Ghostface doesn't kill her? He gets to her first to learn
how to become one.
So she learns how to become one from Ghosty? I mean, like yours. Yeah, me too. I'm trying to get better at that, but if I say a word that starts with F, the girls like freak out, because when I get really mad, I'll yell, and generally the F-bomb comes out and they don't like it. So if I say fudge, they freak out. I think so too.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's going to be outstanding. I mean, it's like the dream team right now. All we need is Wes, and it would be perfection.
I'm expecting it to go into my top 3.
I think it will rocket to my first right now. Well, I don't know, it's so hard to beat the first one, but I want to prefer it over 3 because 3 is my second favorite. But I mean, 3's got a lot of problems, and everything we've seen in the trailer, it already puts it over 3 for me. I do love 3 though. A lot of that though is Scott Foley. I mean, he was outstanding. He's such a nice guy.
You think this wasn't a message?
I love that scene.
I am the next.
That whole Sarah Darling scene. I mean, her kill could be a lot better, but I When he's, you don't think
You?
this is the message?
Why you? I sent that to Shell the other day. That picture, that
I
video.
love it. Chris sent it to me. I love it. He knows me too well. It makes me laugh every time.
All right,
He'll
we
hear
got to
me on
wrap this
Saturday
up. You
just
think?
laughing like a stupid fool when that's on. I guess
All right.
it's only been an hour.
I know, but we know we're going to be back, and we got a long one to go. So
we do. All right.
All right, everyone, we're wrapping this up. We will be live again tomorrow at 11 a.m. Australian Central Time, my time. We're going to be joined with Kyle's going to be back with us, Flip from Another World, and we're doing scariest moments of the franchise. So hopefully you can come and join us and hang out with that one. What else we got?
Slasher theory. Thanks for stopping in with the theory. Here we go. I think Mindy's going to die. Me too. With Ben and Hannah. Me too. And you think Jessica is going to be Leslie Monger? God, I hope not. I'm devastated. I have to deal with these two idiots tonight by myself. So you need to take a nap and get up at midnight and help me. Okay? Edward, thanks so much for stopping in. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, Edward. We appreciate it. And
Em, as always, Henry.
Em and everyone, we'll see you tomorrow.
Yep. See you tonight.
Bye, everybody.
Another beer, you want one? Yeah, sure. I'll be right back.